I remember to hit the record button. Let's go. Hey, this is the Dodgers 2080. Well, no, what are we? We're the Blue Madness podcast brought to you by Dodgers 2080 with the Blue Madness brought to you by Facebook taking down my page. You idiots. Given that. Here we go. Good to be in here. What a fun game last night. I'm sure that we all kind of had those weird feelings that we had before with well, let me get to me. There I am. Oh, yee. I got to get new background. This glare is not good. You can see what's going on behind me. I could, let's see, move stuff around a little bit and get some stuff off there, but it just kind of is what it is. Sorry about that. Working on stuff. Working on it. Woikin, as John Fogerty would probably say it. Yeah, man. Oh, Showtime LA's in the house. Mike's in the house. Mike Salas in the house. Yeah. Having getting Edgardo Enriquez and Emmett Sheehan back is going to be awesome. I mean, oh man, who knows what Edgardo did to put himself in such a perilous situation, but it is what it is. So we've seen it so much this year. The bullpen. Injuries have been, it started that way. And so we're going to do a little bit of blast from the past. I'm going to pull up my favorite little things, my little Canva thing. So let's go here. And we're going to go, hey, what did we start with? This is what we started with. We started with locked in Blake Trinan and Kirby Yates, right? And then we had Benny C, or Benny Caps, as Clint likes to call him. And then from the left side, we had Tanner Scott, and we had Alex Vesia, Anthony Banda, and Jack Dreyer. And then we also had on the injured list, we had Evan Phillips, Michael Kopech, Edgardo Enriquez, we had Bruce Dar, Emmett, and all the blah blah. Tony, Shohei Ohtani, Tony Gonzalez. I'm going to take his star off, not because he's not a quote star. Well, he's not. He's a good, nice pitcher though. His options are no longer an option, so that is now official. But this is what we started with. Can you frickin' believe it? And now it looks like okay. Let's see if we could pull this off. We have this guy. Dustin May is a starter, so is Tony. I'm just gonna take them off now for the for now because I believe that will be done. That ain't happening. Emmett Sheehan coming back. We had Evan. We did this, and then we did this. We still have all of our left-handers, and then we don't have this. Yellow was our orange was people that we acquired during the off season. We don't have this. Look at that injured list itself. Holy smokes! Now I think I need to make tags for some new people. Hold on. I mean, it's like what's our bullpen? There are so many different people that are coming through. We got oh man. He just got optioned. Accept and how many times do I have to accept and continue? That's kind of what I want to know. All right, I'm just going through the roster over here. Let's see, bullpen. Okay, who am I missing? I'm missing. Well, Chris Stratton is on this list. Okay, that's what we were all expecting. Ah man, come on. I get so we got Chris Stratton. Actually, I should have done it with the. That's all right. I'll do the different colors later. Because we didn't get him in the off season. He was a guy that we go, hey, we must have this guy, which is crazy. Chris Stratton. Oh wait, that's the depth chart. I'm missing. Is this what we have right now? No, I'm missing. well, it's Benny C's our main righty right now, which is really cool. Luis Garcia is our second best righty. Let's see, Banda Vesia, Jack Dreyer. Oh, the one and only Lou Trevino. I got to put him higher than Stratton for sure. I mean, geez. Oops, I keep it. So I do Windows and I do. I'm doing Mac right now, so I'm having issues with Control C versus Control V or versus function. Trevino. There it is. That's our bullpen. And then we got other guys on on the 40 man. I should put them in here. We have Noah Davis, Ryan Lutos. We do have Bobby Miller. And Matt Sauer. Matt Sauer's actually been pretty darn good. I'm going to just create one for him and put him over. We'll go because he's actually been good and he should be back. All right. So that's what we've gone through. Our bullpen, we got this all-star bullpen. So Phillips is done for the year. I'm just putting him down at the bottom because he is done. He's not done. He's done. Done at work is good. Done in this situation, it's not good at all. Let's be clear. So, let's see. So, how many times have we seen? And I caught, if you caught on the Jack Benny show, Jack/Benny. If you know, Jack Benny was, no, you guys can figure it out if you're smart enough, if you care enough. And then of course, so let's go look at it. Ben Casparius has been excellent. He's had one or two bad outings, and which inflated his ERA a ton. Luis Garcia has been solid. Shout out to Norm Lee. He really liked that. Now he thought that we could actually get something for Garcia. I still don't think we can get much, if anything, but I think we're going to need him. And right now, I'm not trading any pitching. Lou Trevino's been all right. Chris Stratton, I don't remember seeing him. I don't think we've seen him yet. From the left side, Tanner Scott. So props to Dave Roberts for managing that situation correctly. He let Tanner Scott get the W. In terms of he got the victory by getting his one batter. Okay. He's available tonight. We'll see what happens. Vesia coming in is a little scary because he's been giving up the gopher ball. It's just not working yet. I say yet. But I'm comfortable that he's going to be better. Banda has just not been the same. And then Jack Dreyer. I mean, the other side of this. So on the thumbnail, I took pictures of Ben Casparius and Jack Dreyer. Those pictures were both within a few minutes that I took in 2023 spring training. So kind of cool, wouldn't you think? So that's our bullpen. What do we got coming back? So Kopech, we'll see. Mixed reviews there. Edgardo, a little mixed, but that's only I think one appearance. Brewstar, I still am not confident till July. Emmett Sheehan, I don't think is going to be a bullpen. I think he'd be a starter. Shohei, I love the idea of Shohei in the bullpen. You all know that. But they're stretching. I think if he was going to be in the bullpen, he'd be pitching right now for the Dodgers. I really think that. I think he's right, or he'd be there within a couple weeks. But they are saving him to be a starter, so get ready for him in July or so. Kirby Yates will be back. He started to throw again, so that's good. So we'll get and Trinan's kind of he'll be all right. So expect within the next, let's call it month, we're gonna get Trinan back, Kopech back, Edgardo back, Kirby back. All right, and Matt Sauer still got a couple of options left. So our bullpen. How scared are you? Mike says Kopech will be back next week. Okay, that'd be good. Yeah, let's chat a little bit about a couple things here. Yeah, we got Alexis Diaz. I forgot about that. We just got him. Um, I'll go back to my grill here. Um, I'll get him in there. But that's a project for sure. Um, we know that he was good, so we'll get him in there. Thank you for that. It's the Dodgers are just looking for pitchers left and right. It's funny. His only really great year was when his brother was hurt. Remember when he got hurt celebrating the WBC? So yeah, crazy stuff. Um, and that glare's still not going away here. Oh, now it's somewhere else. Great. I got glare over here. The chat over here. Okay. I'll fix it somehow. Let's see. Aronetic is going to the game today. Right on. Let's see. Yeah, Kopech will be back. Okay, Kopech being back next week is obviously good news. Mike, has he had a game where he's thrown more balls than strikes? It just doesn't seem like it. There's the eerie truth, no matter what it looks like. What is the eerie truth? Tony, do I need to get my tinfoil hat on? I don't have it ready. But if I need it, yeah. How many rehab appearances do you see Enrique is needing? That's from Mike. Oh man, I think he's probably pretty close in terms of. Um, oh, he has. Okay, good. Um, with Edgardo, it's not. It's going to be more about getting his spring training back and getting his command back. Um, yep. The eerie truth is Andrew Friedman does know what he's doing. Yeah. I mean, let's be straight up honest, folks. We went through the same thing last year. And and I mentioned this in the previous show. The Dodgers have said they're going to change the way they do um, their pitching stuff, which is great. It doesn't mean the results are going to be instantaneous. It's going to take a couple years. This starts from the bottom. This starts from when they draft a player or they sign him as an international free agent or whatever. That's what it is. They have to go and deal with these situations. And they have to deal with the way their system. So this is a systematic problem, but it's not just the Dodgers; it's other teams. So, but they're gonna, if anyone has a chance of figuring out, it is the Dodgers. They are trying to get all they can out of guys. There should be a 120-day DL for Glasnow. Yeah. Hey, I kind of like that. Bring him back in August. That's what I want that. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, his that Edgardo was throwing hard. And it was off your tweet, Mike. Um, yeah, his command, and that's his command being off in the minors is different than it is in the high than in the majors. They're not necessarily swinging it as much stuff. I'm gonna get my phone on the charger. Hold on. Oh, did I? All right, still there. All right, good. Um, yeah. Um, it's the bullpen, man. It's just so amazing. Oh my gosh, just so much. So, but the real thing is the real truth. And first of all, I want to talk about real quick. A few days ago, when I was on, we heard a bunch of stuff about the Dodgers don't care. They care. We can see that. Okay, we 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 saw it. They care every game they are in. There's been one or two games this year, I would say, where they go, you know what? I'm kind of done. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, we got guys coming back. That's right, Showtime. Hey, the good thing about this is it helps build us depth. right? Because now we go, oh, oh, we have more people for October. I want the problem to be in October where we don't run out of pitchers. That's what happened last year. We ran out of pitching, but we still won. Just remember that. So that's the good news. I don't know, I'm going to go real quick. If you caught Clint's show, we talked about our brand new catcher, Chucky Robinson. And of course, I've already seen in Twitter people going, oh my gosh, Dalton Rushing is going to be traded. No, he's not. Well, put it this way. Dalton Rushing isn't getting traded because we signed the DFA'd Chucky Robinson. He's going to go to AAA. He's going to be the quad A guy. He's going to be their guy just in case they need to bring up another catcher long term. Okay. Because if worse comes to worse and Will Smith gets hurt, it will not be regretfully. I mean, he hurt bad. It won't be Hunter Fiducia, I don't think. I would like it to be. But Dalton Rushing would be the starting catcher, but they would bring up Chucky Robinson all the way. They bring him up first, and then later DFA him. That's just the way it is. That's the way this game is played. I'm going to move up. So I think, just got to ask, is everything working correctly? Because what I did a starting like 45 minutes before the show, right as Clint started, I was listening to Clint. I was rearranging all my tech. So I got my 2 monitors up now. I got my laptop put in the background. I got my keyboard connected. I got my mouse. It's much more better. I got dual monitors. I got the camera right in front of one of them, but it's working. Now I just got to work on my background further, getting rid of the glare. It'll happen. Okay. Yeah, play the kids. Oh, I so like this. Play the kids. Rather play the kids over an injury-prone vet. Now, Rojas isn't injury-prone. He's just getting old, and Clint did talk about it. He's still a little bit above average as a shortstop, but age is starting to get to the man. Okay, and like they said, if you have the bases loaded and you have 1 out, and Miggy Rowe or almost anyone that's up, this is the sign. No, the sign. No, that is not the sign. That means swing it. Don't swing until you get a strike. The sign is this. Don't swing. I don't care if he strikes out. I want Shohei up with the bases loaded, not Miggy Rowe hitting new double play, because he doesn't have any speed, and his bat's average to below average, a little bit below. So, yeah, that's where things are at, in my opinion, with that. I hope Kim is in the lineup today. Have not seen a lineup today. Hoping it's coming up. No notifications. Nada. Oh, here we go. We have a lineup. All right, let's go. Cody Snavely, you're the man. Oh my gosh. All right. Shohei Ohtani at DH, Teo in right field, Freddie at first, Will Smith catching, Max Smith. Will Smith's brother Max Smith or Max Muncy, third base, Paez center field, Conforto left, Tommy Tanks second base, Hae-Sung Kim shortstop. I would have flipped him because Mike suggested that last night during the game. I would flip Hae-Sung and Tommy Tanks, but let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Yeah, so, yeah, if they said Chris Oakey, if they like Chris Oakey so much they wouldn't get Chucky Robinson, is my guess. They just might, well, who knows, right? We're going to find out soon. They're going to make more moves. They're going to have to move somebody. So maybe Chris Oakey's getting traded. Who knows? We don't, but Chris Oakey is, I don't know. I haven't seen him much. Mike has seen Mike has seen Chris Oakey more than most of us. I can guarantee that. So I know that. Yeah, yeah. Doesn't matter. They don't, I just don't think they like Chris Oakey that much. And just they do this. No name. No names in the house. So I want to go back to something Mike said earlier. I think this is really important about Robleski. Robleski is looking. No, Tony, I didn't do the bullpen. I only did the. I only did the bullpen. I didn't do the starters yet. Um, but yeah, Robleski looking better. Yes, absolutely. And then Frasso, yeah, Frasso, man, it's still not there yet. Yeah, Jackson Ferris and Jared Karras. Not looking good. Yeah, Copen on the IL, and also Makarowicz just got put on the 7-day IL too, along with Sirota, so that sucks. Let's see. Don't. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into this. I'm trusting the process. Zaire and JDP, yes, they need to be in Tulsa now. Just get them up there now. You know, isn't it kind of weird? Because a couple years ago, it was Tulsa that had all the prospects, but it's a cyclical thing. Yeah, I'm moving guys up, and well, what's going to happen? Those guys are going to get moved up because Quintero is going to get moved up within. I'm going to say by July. He's really improved so much. He's just, oh man, night and day. Night and day. He's right now definitely one of the top players in the Cal League. That's for sure. Let's see. Yeah. So, I'm not going to argue about two catchers that won't matter. I'm just not going to do it. It's like, no, it ain't going to happen. So we do have a good lineup. I mean, I'm just glad to see Hae-Sung Kim getting in there. I am nervous about this thing. Evil Empire. Some of the tweet, New York, they just have to hate Freddie. And the thing is, it's not, I don't think, they just, you got to respect the game. It's an amazing game. Let's see. Anything else? No, nothing else. No more injuries, at least. I mean, we at least Freddie's in the lineup after hearing that he was not feeling so good. Let's see. Dodgers start showing their strategies these things. Dodgers likely send Robertson due to briefly, then DFA him. Dodgers actually don't want to DFA. Okay, they're not DFAing either of them at this time. That's the thing. This isn't an either or thing. Neither one of them are factors on this team. If they play in the major leagues at all, it'll be very little. They're not doing that yet. Emil Morales is on the struggle bus. Yeah, we had talked about the K's, didn't we? So the better pitching. Hey, but the good news is he's still what, 17 or 18. Let's see. If you had to trade, what would it be, DePaula or Hope? Yeah, thank you, Showtime. Well, man, what do? You also having FaceTime with these guys? That's yeah, it would be tough to trade to the one. At the end of the day, the Dodgers will do what they need to do to win more baseball games and mostly more World Series. Yeah. Overall, DePaula is he might have end up having a much higher, batting average. Hope is a better all-around athlete. Those are there, but I think DePaul is a little underrated as an athlete too. I think he's actually faster than people think. We should have a thing. Who gets DFA'd first? Chucky Robinson or Chris Oakey? I don't know. That's exactly right about DePaula. That's the thing. That's the thing that he has that not a lot of guys have. He has an amazing batting eye. So I lean into that a lot. As we've seen it, what it's done for Juan Soto, forget this year, of course. That's for sure. Because yeah, yeah, and it's just those are. I don't think it's. I think it's a gift from above, the eye. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, everyone has opinions. I mean, that's what this is about. Um, that's just opinions. Um, I really, you know, no, okay, no name. I'm going to play into this in a different way. Are you talking about trading Robinson or Oki? No, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Um, I mean, the Dodgers have traded a lot of prospects in the last few years. Um, they don't have room for all of them, but hey, straight up, let's looking at our lineup today, right? We have so Will Smith is one of our guys. He's a Dodger. Paja's a Dodger, and Kim's a Dodger, and then Landon Knack. Landon Knack is pitching today. So 5 of the 10 guys in the lineup today are homegrown. That's cool. We would like to see more on this channel. That's for sure. Ilashiva, he's not a bad catcher. He's been in the major leagues. He's I can guarantee you that he is not a bad catcher. I don't think he's good enough to do anything, but I mean, if he was really good, the Angels, of course, wouldn't have DFA'd him. He's insurance. There's some, there's insurance. You can never have enough catching. There may be maybe someone on that. Maybe Hunter Fiducia has an injury. Maybe Chris Oakey has an injury, and I haven't seen any move yet. I've been looking at that a little bit for the transactions. I haven't seen another move with that. The last move I saw was my man Wilman Diaz. Wilman Diaz put on the 7-day IL. This is 2 days ago, along with Makarowicz and Sirota. So I think there's injuries we don't know about because El Shiva, I can tell you this one thing about the Dodgers. They don't like to share information, especially injuries. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm not batting average is one indicator. I don't worry about. I'm not going to worry about it. DePaula is underrated in general. I agree. I think it's because people might see him as a one-dimensional player, but people say, "Oh, he's not terribly fast." He does steal some bases, so at least he knows how to steal bases. I'm gonna bet his stolen base percentage is better than some of our fast dudes. Faster. Shiva, can we change the subject, please? It's really not important. Not for what we're talking about. That's all I'm asking, please. Different stories. These are all different things. So I want to talk about more about DePaula. I'm gonna pull him up over here. DePaula. I like his name and everything. I like everything about Josue. I'm a fan. I like him. I like him as a dude. He's very respectful. So DePaula right now, I mean, he's thriving, right? 168 at bats, 49 hits, 8 home runs, 21 RBIs, 14 stolen bases, batting average of 292, on base of 431, with an OPS of 931. That's legit. That is legitimate. Actually, I'm going to do this on a different thing because Chrome is garbage for the minor league pages. Well, and of course, as we know, the minor league pages are the absolute worst things you could ever work with. So DePaula, let me see how many 14 stolen bases, 3 caught stealing. Last year had 24 stolen bases. he he can move. He's not what you think. Let's look at our guy. Is I here? Hope. I know you guys can't see. I'm reading them off for you. Um, Hope right now. Let's see. So in blah 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 blah, 177 at bats, right? He's got 53 hits. He's got 11 doubles, 7 dongs, 35 ribbies, 25 walks. I missed DePaula's walks. 299 batting average, 5 stolen bases, 3 caught stealing. I'm going to go back to DePaula on the I didn't see his walks. 40 walks, 34 strikeouts. How about that? So we have 2 really good ones. And then, of course, we have Mike Sirota. Let's see. If Mookie is out for any extended period of time, could we see Freeland? I doubt that yet. But I'm kind of with Showtime here going, hey, if this is going to be long term, I don't want to see Rojas out there any day. Every day. That's for sure. I think Miggy's playing for his career or for his Dodger career. It's clear with the Barnes and Taylor releases. Yeah. So, I don't know if you all have had this. I did what Mookie did. It was, basically almost tears coming out of my eyes when I did this. This was like 15 years ago. It was the day before Thanksgiving. Man, I nailed my toe. And it was my little toe. And it was just so bad. It was so bad. I called my doctor, and they basically said, there's nothing we can do. I mean, we can look at it, we can take an x-ray, but it won't matter. We can't do anything to it. So it depends on what toe. I can't remember which one it was for Mook, but it's a pain tolerance. And Mookie, I'm sure, has a better pain tolerance than I do. But it really, really hurt. I could not walk without a severe limp because I was really trying to stay off it. It hurt so bad. It took me a while. So I'm on the. I'd like to see Freeland. I would. To be honest, what I'm doing. I'm just against at least right, and I hate. So I'm gonna say I hate the platoons off the top. So what I would do against all pitching. This is me. I'm not in charge. I would put Tommy Tanks at short, and I'd leave Hae-Sung Kim at second, and I play them. That's what I do against all pitching. And then if they want to go, we're going to do that platoon stuff, just leave Tommy at short and put Kike at second. How about that? Let's do that. We need to limit the Rojas exposure. DePaula's power is starting to show. It really hasn't shown until now. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people were going, hey, a couple years ago, DePaula's got no power. He just doesn't they were talking about a 17, 18-year-old kid. He's not that. He's still, I think he's turning 20 soon, or did he just do that? You know what I mean? I don't know. Didn't he just turn? Yeah, he just turned 20. So these are people yelling about an 18-year-old 2 years ago. Oh, he has no power. He has no power. But yeah, he's getting there. DePaula reminds me of Yordan Alvarez. I've heard that one. I'm more of a Juan Soto guy in terms of just because the eye. Yeah, Rojas at bat with the bases loaded was absolutely horrendous. He should have just have him bat out of order and get him out of there. The power Fojo's way. Yep, we're getting the power. Take pitches. Shohei was next with 1 out. Absolutely. The bat doesn't come off the shoulder. Stupid. Yes, Tim versus the MILB website, a battle for the ages. And you know what? I can say it's trash because I work in the industry. I know what they're doing. They're loading it up with so many freaking ads, and they don't even. I would take a pay option to get rid of their ads, like I did with Fangraphs. Fangraphs is a is a smaller business. They're trying to survive. MILB is funded. They're all MLB. They have the money. They don't need to be putting all these ads on their thing, but they love to. So they suck. Zaire looks like he's playing the wrong sport. Yeah, he does look like a football player. Absolutely. Yeah, Mookie out for the season. No kidding. Oh. That's right. It's going to lead to Tommy John surgery like the rest of the injuries. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you guys want to go through the pitching real quick with the changes that they made? Let's just do that. Let's do the pitchers. Let me bring up Canva here. And how much the starting pitching has changed. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. So we do have, let's see. We have this. Let's see. Let's just start moving dudes over. We got Yosh. Got Snell. Okay, Benny C. Yeah, he is bullpen. I don't think he's going to be a starter. We have Knack. Oh, this guy goes. This guy is numero uno. And we have this guy back. Shout out to Clayton Kershaw. Got lost the W. Anyway, we're looking for. We're just gonna take it. We got these two coming. Bobby Miller's had a better one. Roki started to throw again. Frasso's slow to come back. Robleski's over here. Let's see this. Okay, I did that wrong. We get this. They really need to stick with Roki and the 2020 what's it called? The week 7 days. Saturday starter. Just do that. There's no reason to do what they were doing. Hopefully everyone make sure you guys can see that. Oops, let me move it a little bit. There we go. How about that? Yeah. So that's the pitching, the starting pitching. Looking forward to Robleski coming back. Let's hope Miller can. I want him to have a few more really good starts. Because I honestly believe that it's in the tank for him to be really good. And so I wanted to see him get more. Wait, let me move Yosh a little bit here. Level up, Rogers. So yeah, we have an interesting group of starting pitchers again. The guys that are injured, amazing. I think I'm missing some people too. Let's see here. I'm gonna just do. I mean, what are your thoughts on the pitching? Well, as you know, you can never have enough pitching. That's for sure. Let me go. I'm just gonna go to the 40-man real quick. What do we? Okay, we have. Frasso. Okay, we got Gonsolin. Michael Grove. I think he's out for the year. So I'm not going to put him. Kelly Hurt might be back at the end of the year. Clayton Kershaw, Landon Nat. Kopech will be back soon. Ryan Lotus, whatever. Dustin May, Bobby Miller, Miners, Evan Phillips out. Ryan out for the year. Roki Sasaki, hopefully soon. Matt Sauer in the minors. Good. He's given us some length too. Sheehan, Snell, gosh, it's just disgusting. Gavin Stone out for the year, of course. Stratton, yeah. So this is what we got, folks. So I think Robleski needs to come up before they keep doing this thing with Yosh. Just put him back on the every 7th day. I know we want to win. I know Doc wants to win. I totally respect that. But come on, man. Or as a former president said, "Come on, man." Let's see. Is it real? So I don't. Is Patrick Copen really blind in one eye? Okay. Is Patrick Copen blind in one eye? We do know he got hit in the head. Let's see. Did he really lose his eye? Huh, I didn't know that. He can see a little bit. He can see a little bit. Wow. That's crazy. I did not know that. Oh, come on, these stupid websites. Man. Mm, wow. So he lost vision. He didn't lose the eye. The eye is still there, but he lost his vision. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Well, good for him, though, huh? Sasaki is a bust? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, Ramos has actually not been striking out at 40% clip. Really pumped for him. Yeah. Lennon, and I'm going to say it. I love the guy, but I don't think he's untouchable. Yeah, I'm not writing off Roki at all. This should be, to be honest, in some ways it should have been a minor league year. He had some good games too. He's actually exceeding what I thought he would do. That's for sure. He's well exceeding what I thought he would do. Let's see. What it was not good for us, but that was one heck of a catch that Aaron Judge pulled off. That's for sure. Our guy hit 2 home runs, but Judge did save a run probably. And he hit a home run. So props to Aaron Judge for not missing an easy fly ball and making a hard catch and crushing the ball. Yeah, Sasaki's great. And great in terms of where I expected him to be. I do expect him to have surgery in the next 14 months, though. Yep, and I think that everyone did. Everyone did. So this is nothing. This is a long-term thing. This is it's the equivalent of getting if he was in the draft this year, he would be the first pick in the draft probably. Or he would have been when he was, 18 or 19 or something like that. This guy's got all the potential in the world. And I thought he made a lot of progress learning what he's done and learning it at the play. He easily could have been in AAA. That probably would have been the right call. Let's see, Shohei Ohtani throwing BP right now. Nice. I don't even try to get passes when they play the Mets. I mean the Yankees. We're gonna try to get Pete Soto in this next week for the Mets. Yeah, Shohei's throwing BP. I can't tell who's batting. But all the press is not down there. They're not. Too many of the guys are up above. So, oops. I've done that though before. Been in the clubhouse where Shohei Ohtani was out there. Yeah, you can't be yeah. Oh, Nando's in the house. Dream on, Nando. Skubal nor Skeens are available. Now, if the Pirates were smart, first of all, you trade that Bednar guy. How stupid do you have to be to hold on to that Bednar dude when you're a crappy team and he's the only guy that has much value? And also Ryan Reynolds. Why didn't you trade him? You got to be kidding me. You're just poorly run. I know they've changed their stuff and all that. Oh, I didn't see Norm's take back there. Sheehan is the one I'm looking forward to seeing after the All-Star break. Yep. Oh, I think he very, very much so. Let's not forget, Sheehan threw 6 innings and no hit ball in his major league debut. Can you believe that? Can you friggin' believe that? And it's against Gigantes also. Yeah. No one's a bust right out of the bat. Even Soto in New York. It's been 2 months. Nando, yeah, you're not wrong. They should have jumped on Crochet when they had a chance. It would have cost them rushing, but yeah. Yeah. See, Mike, I've actually been saying that about Otani. I agree. I think closer is the best spot for him. Yeah, yeah. But I think Sheehan, no matter what's going to be good. I got to qualify that. Coming off Tommy John, they're all different. Took Walker Buehler a long time to come back and be good. I mean, really, it wasn't until the playoffs this year he had any really good outings. So, and he's had some good ones for Boston so far this year. So who knows how? Well, we'll see. It's how long is it going to be that he can maintain, his stuff again. Let's see. God gives his son Kim a hat to promote his brand. Good job. Good for you, Mike. You got it, Mike Salas. You got to get some guys get the Bleed Lows hats out there, man. Come on. Let's see. Otani game 2 star. I don't know. I hope the Dodgers do get Buehler back. I do. It was mentioned earlier. I think it was Elishiva brought it up. Flaherty. They could have had Flaherty for cheap. They could have. No long-term commitment. They could have had him. Okay, Norm. Now we go. Conforto is this year's Syndergaard. Friedman really hates to admit making a bad FA signing. That's true. He is as bad as Hayward. I would rather see Ryan Ward get a shot, and it's a lefty outfield option. Well, Ryan Ward, really regretfully, is not going to get a shot with the Dodgers, it looks like. They just moved on from him. Conforto has had some better at-bats. Things have looked a bit better. And that at-bat against Tim Hill was really good. Getting that walk, that was impressive. I was really impressed with that walk. But he hit the ball better in Cleveland. It'll be till July, then we'll find out. I think that's the breaking point he has. Buehler looks like a Dodger. He is a Dodger. Should have never lost him. Watching last night's game is Tony. Realize the Dodgers have something typically associated with the Yankees. Mystique. Yep. That is something I've never seen from the Dodgers before. Okay, that's really good. Tony, that's a really good observation. Yeah. I see that. I definitely see that. There is a mystique with them. There's also an inevitability with them now that they didn't have even just, I'm going to go back to a year ago at this time. Something clicked. Something changed. And it's a new ball game for the Dodgers. It's a brand new ball game. They're different. They're just way different. So there's a vibe about them. The fact that a guy like Shohei is able to be a star on the big stage. Did he have the best playoffs? No, but he was also injured in the World Series, so we never even got to see that. But that home run in Game 1 against your Padres. Come on, that was beautiful. Let's go. Yeah, let's let go of Bueller. I understand what you're saying, but I'd rather have him than some of the guys we're throwing out there right now. And he's had some good outings. He's not that old yet. But let's see. Yeah, Kim is at shortstop today. Yep. Cool. Pretty excited for that. I'm a little nervous about it. Again, I would have gone Tommy Tanks at second. And not Hey Song, but good. Hey, let's go, man. Nothing like Dodgers Yankees on Fox at Dodger Stadium to make your first start at shortstop. Oh my gosh. They got it's just amazing. Well, is Jordan Alvarez that out? No. I got a fax on sports. I got faxed. Just got faxed by those guys. They're pretty funny. Yeah. No, I with Bueller, it's just been a long recovery for him. Gonsolin's actually bounced back okay. And hey, props to that guy for after that last dong from Paul Goldschmidt, locked it down. He did. He locked it down. So, and they don't win that game without him doing his thing. No, they win the game a lot easier without him giving up all those dongs, but ball must have been flying. Ball must have really been flying. But he actually got the W. Gives up 5 runs, but he went 6 innings. Thank you, Tony Gonsolin. Mr. Corn, you see him he's always got his hoodie on, man. He's Cornholio. Yeah, Dodgers do live rent free in the Yankees' head. You see that, don't you? They gave him we're the Yankees. We're gonna go knock some home runs, and then the guy that's been really good this year, Max Fried, just gets torched. Hope and Ferris greater than Bush. I believe that is going to be the case. And again, Bush didn't fit with the Dodgers. Once they signed Freddie Freeman, the writing was on the wall. That's it. The writing was on the wall for him once they signed Freddie Freeman. That was it. It was over. He was not going to be a Dodger. So that just is what it is. And that's okay. He's a nice Major League Baseball player. And he's having hopefully he has a really good career. Yep. Norm likes the taking a flyer on Diaz. Why not? Yeah. You gotta. How do you fix them and restore everything? Yeah. Yeah. So Norm, the only question I have for you is, when does Diaz get Tommy John? I wonder if Otani will be able to hit it 100 again. I don't care. I don't care. I think if he pitches out of the bullpen, he might hit it a few times. But if he's a starter, man, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just not. Yeah, I just want it to be good. But we've seen how much the loss of velocity has hurt Dustin May. Let's be honest. And to be honest, if the only thing that Mr. Shohei does, let's just say this, is he just pitches periodically in middle relief just to burn some innings. Does that suck? It sucks in terms of, well, it would be really nice if Shohei was great again. But worst case, he just can go in and burn some innings if he's not that great. For last year, I forgot how much I hate the Yankees. Well, so because I saw the Dodgers lose to them twice in the '70s, so that was my team. I hated them and the Reds more than anything. And then basketball, Boston Celtics. I still hate Celtics historically more than any team I've ever hated, and it's not close. Even more than the Astros. So weird, huh? Okay, let's start wrapping this up. It is almost been an hour, so that's cool. Thanks for the folks that come out. Yeah, you can ask TJ a question about everyone. I know it's really sad to me. That's the isn't. I guess that's just the risk now you take. You go, well, put it this way: if you have a chance between being a position player and a pitcher, go just be the position player. Yeah, I agree about that. Ohtani won't be a starter unless he implodes. Yep. We'll see. Yeah, no, I agree with you that. But again, I'm just talking about middle relief. That's the worst case. The closer, it's doable. Yeah, it depends on where he's in his at bats. But we'll see. It's going to be weird. I know the Angels quote handled it, which led to 2 Tommy Johns. It's really more of his mechanics than anything. And the Dodgers need to manage him. They need to hold him back as much as they can. Sounds like they are. So it's no rush here. Let's see. We just come back. We came back from the Dodgers. I think it would be let's come back for the Angels. Yeah, Tommy Johns are different. I mean, this one was a lesser Tommy John, I guess. It was not a full Tommy John. So, I mean, it took Shohei, but 21, 22, and then before he got hurt in 23, he was really good. 2020 wasn't. I mean, he was struggling with the bat and everything. It was a mess for him. But hey, it's a nice thing. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be just a different thing to see this. I know we saw it when he was with the Angels, but now it's our team. Norm, I talked about that all offseason. I agree with you about him not being there. However, I am still not discounting the absolute fact the man lost 35 pounds of muscle. He did not lose 35 pounds of fat. I guarantee it. He lost 35 pounds. Let's just say 25 of that's muscle. He's not the same. He's just not the same. So we don't know what it is yet. But I think a 15-day injured list thing ain't the worst thing that I've ever heard of. And also, and we talked about this the last main live show. Part of this was Mookie proving something. I don't know how this all. Someday we'll find out what really happened in terms of, did Mookie approach them? We've heard that maybe he did, but we don't know. I want to hear it out of Mookie's mouth. What happened? Or did they approach him? But at the end of the day, if it was Mookie's proven he could play shortstop. He's been good. A few errors, a little bit, but overall his numbers, he's been the best Dodger defender this year. Overall, we did this a few days ago, and I need to release that separate. He's been good. Yeah, BC, again, I'm going to go, he lost 35 pounds. He went from 185 to 150. You don't gain all that back that fast. Muscles, when you lose muscle, it's really hard to get back. And so when he's just dead over puking all over the place, now we don't need his OPS over 800 to win the World Series. We need it over 800 in the playoffs. Yeah. Oh, Norm, yeah, I know. Can't watch Muncy butcher third anymore. It's unacceptable. He can't do it. It's killing pitchers. Absolutely. No, I took crap because in one of those games against Cleveland, I said, then they had a lead, 3-run lead. And I go, well, why isn't Kike or I'd play Kike at third right now. That's what you do. Kike needs to be in the lineup a lot more at third base. Against lefties like they did last night, he needs to be at third base. In the late innings, he needs to be at third base because he, as a person with too much gut, it gets in the way when you bend over. And when you're trying to cover bunt, I'd bunt. If I'm an opposing team, I bunt all day, every day against Max Muncy. He doesn't make the play there. He has to be playing in. So you could really get it's a strategy. We're going to see the Padres do it to him. Yeah, he's really taken a downward trend. Last year he came in 15 pounds lighter. I'm not sure what he did this last year, but it is unacceptable. Yeah, it's cost way too many extra pitches. He's made some nice plays. I'll give him some of that, but the consistency, he's really one of the worst third basemen in baseball right now. Sad to say. Hitting is coming around. I mean, he's starting to hit the ball, but where do you play him? We have a DH. Or not, it looks more appealing. Never happened, my man. Just give me Kike over there for the defense. We can live with Muncy there for against righties for a few games until the 6th or 7th, and then you get him out as soon as possible and put Kike in there. Kike still plays a good third base. And then you just have to play Freeland more at third. He's playing I like the fact that he plays shortstop, but I want him to play third base unless they plan to move Mookie back to second base next year and put someone else at short like either Kim or Freeland. But I'd like to see Freeland working at third base a lot more. Yeah, Kike's got to start in the playoffs. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The whole Muncy, it's going to work itself out. We know now the Dodgers are not afraid to get rid of anybody. It doesn't matter anymore. Getting rid of Taylor, getting rid of Barnes showed, and even last year with Hayward, showed they're willing to do the dirty stuff. It just sometimes it has to be done. It's okay. It is okay. So I'm glad they had the guts to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna clip from the last show the defense stuff, and then we'll get that out there. And then I got some housework to do. And for those of you who partake, Costco has Giordano's pizzas now. Yep. Well, I think a lot of people called that DFA. A lot of people wanted that, but I was just shocked that they did it. Yep. You know what I think it is with Scott? I think it's the Dodgers not letting him do what he did to be successful. They're trying to do stuff. Just let him be who he is. Let him be successful. He was successful with missing some. This year he's been in the zone a lot. He gets swing and misses outside the zone. Let him do that until it doesn't work. Then he can fix that. Yeah. Oh, I forgot Senzel. Yeah. Cody Hosey. Yeah, now Kim's here. Freeland's at short. Yep. Thanks for that info, Mike. Yeah. I keep forgetting we got Nick Senzel. Okay. I want former really hot prospect. Really hot prospect. All right. I got to head out. Well, not head out. Well, maybe. Maybe I will. I got definitely some things to do. Definitely need to work on my lighting and things like that. I'm trying to get the glare off. Sorry about those things. But I don't want to go back to the fake backgrounds, so I'll work on that. I don't have a ton of room. I don't think I could put a bookshelf and look like I've got all sorts of books. Even though I do have a lot of books. Most of them are in the garage, regretfully, and I read most of mine through Audible. So the books will be decoration. The only real question is, how many different copies of Mere Christianity do we have in this house? I'm going to say at least 5. If you don't have at least one, get one. If you can't afford it, tell me, and I will buy you one. Hit me up. If you need a copy of Mere Christianity, hit me up. Well, Pi didn't sit anymore, Norm. He doesn't sit anymore. The only time he's going to sit is to get a rest. So Conforto, I'm not done with him yet. I'm not done. But he's still got to prove himself. I mean, he is subject to platoons. Doesn't matter about the contract. We've seen that a little bit, and we'll see that more. He has to perform, but he's got till sometime in July, and then we'll see what they do. I'm hoping the in-house options really start to pan out, and I don't want to be signing another David Peralta type guy. But I wouldn't mind being able to make another Kopech Tommy Tanks trade, that's for sure. You calling him out now? You think he's gone? I think more than likely he doesn't make it till the playoff, to the trade deadline, or he makes it to there and he's part of a trade. But I hope not. I want all of our guys to succeed. I want them to do really well. So I root for Conforto because he's on the Dodgers. I root for Max Muncy because he's on the Dodgers. I root for everyone. I rooted for Austin Barnes and Chris Taylor. When they're on the Dodgers, I'm a homer. Oh my gosh. So whoever's got that Dodger blue, I'm rooting for. Rooting hard. So I'm hoping they do well. I'm hoping that the Dodgers don't have to make any trades this trade deadline. I'm hoping that people start panning out. I'm hoping that Conforto starts hitting. I'm hoping that Max Muncy can field the ball, or they come up with a better strategy. But if he hits, they'll find a way. And I'm hoping for pitching. I'm hoping the pitching can somehow hold, and they don't have to go and make big trades and get the best starting pitcher available again. But if they do, they will, which is good. I think either way, we're going to be fine. We have enough prospects to trade just like we did last year. Even though some of those hurt. They really hurt, but that's what it is. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. Again, if there's any technical problems, put it in the chat. I think it was okay, other than the glare, but that glare was there before. But yeah, I changed everything before the show. Everything's different. I got rid of, I wanted 2 monitors, so I've got that going. I'm just rearranged some stuff, and yep. Yeah, trade for position player doesn't make. They're not going to go too rookie heavy. They're going to want to have another veteran, that's for sure. So, all right, cool. Let's see. I do have some news, just brief news. Scout Jonah Rosenthal, friend of the show, he had a stroke in December, and I reached out to him and just said, hey, just seeing if you're there. How you doing? He just said, I said I'm praying for him. He said thank you, and that's it. But I'm just glad to see that Jonah is around. It was really bad. Signal's good. Video streaming. Okay, thanks, man. I need that. Yeah, I need that feedback. Thank you. I just got to work on the lighting. That's a different problem. The lighting sucks because I'm trying to reduce the glare. That's all. Nothing else. All right, let's head out with a little bit of extra here. The Lord bless and keep you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me, the old man, the non-inevitable podcast where I'm just not here enough. And yeah, we're going to end with Phoenix. Yeah. Yep. Aloha again, man. Aloha. Thanks for the input. Norm's he puts out good stuff, so I appreciate that. So thanks everyone. Everyone have a really great rest of the week. I will be at Dodger Stadium on Thursday in the afternoon and Disneyland at night as my son comes into town. So super excited about that. If you're going to be at Dodger Stadium on Thursday, let me know. I'd like to meet you. Yeah, there you go. And if anyone needs a copy of Mere Christianity, hit me up, dodgers2080@gmail.com. I will buy you a copy. So let me know. All right. Take care. As always, God bless.